Hey guys, Jordan here. Today we're checking out the ThermalTake Tower 250. This is an ITX case and the smaller brother of the Tower 600, which is full-size ATX. It's going to come in a range of colours. You've got black, white. There's also some special colours like a caramel and also a strawberry mint colour. I'll put all those on the screen for you to see. First impressions, I actually really love the form factor and the kind of size. Already thinking about using this as a personal rig case, but this is, like I said, the smaller one of the 600, so a much smaller footprint. In terms of height, this is going to be 506 millimeters, 300 wide and 281 mil deep. Now you can also get an optional accessory which allows you to mount the case kind of at this angle. You can also get that for the 600 as well, which is quite nice. A little like kind of kickstand. It also takes this bottom feet off and replaces the panel as well, just changes it up a little bit. I'll also link that in the description as well. Hoping we can get one of those at some point to have a look. Maybe on the 600, if you'd like to see that one, we can try and get those bits together. So let's have a look around the case itself. On the top we have got a mesh filtered area that just pops off. And then we've got some fine mesh on the other side. That's also removable as well for cleaning. Or if you're going to use this in the exhaust, I'll probably take that out personally. Then we've got two pre-installed exhaust fans. These are the ThermalTake 1225 fans. Moving this a bit further forward, they're also routed down the back of the cable management panel. There's also a couple of thumb screws as well if you want to take those fans out to access the front, or maybe run some cables through. Popping that cover back on, at the top we've got a couple of activity lights. There's also a power button, reset, microphone and headphone jack. A couple of USB type A's or USB 3. They've also got a type C port. That port is USB 3.2 Gen 2 as well, so 420 gigabits per second. Now just going to the bottom of the case, we've got some nice depth there for our feet to draw in some fresh air for our power supply in the bottom. Also a dust filter on there as well to filter the fresh air. Easily just slides in like so. Accessible from the front as well, so if you're obviously facing this on your desk, you can easily get to that. Now to get inside the case, we've got a nice little easy push pins on the top, and then that comes out and just slides away. And you can also take out these parts as well. Those side pieces just push in. We'll take the other one off as well. There we go. So we've got our full access there. Then we have support in the middle for our ITX motherboard. Like I said, the 600 can do ATX, but this will be ITX only, so just something to bear in mind. Some nice grommets on there as well for your cables to pass through. Looks like that's going to be your main one for your 24 pin and obviously your graphics card cable as well. If we just tilt this up, we've also got some other parts that some cables can run through by the power supply. There's also some other areas as well where you can run your front panel and things like that inside. A little bit trickier to see, and the same on the other side there as well. The graphics card for this case will be going on the left hand side here as you look at it. We've also got this filtration on the left panel. This just simply pushes out with magnets at the top and comes away, so you can access that there as well. So your graphics card fans will be on this side here, drawing fresh air in. On the back of that panel you've also got a magnetic dust filter that you can again remove nice and easily for cleaning. You've also got the same panel on the other side which you can just push out and then pull away, so you can easily access that. Much like the other side, that's also got the dust filtration on as well. And then going to the right hand side, you can see we have got some fan options and rad mounting options there. So we've got up to 360mm support, 3 120s, 2 140s, whatever you'd like to do. You've got nice options there. Also another bracket you can take out, put everything in, bring it in after the fact. Really do like that. Also you can mount another fan down here should you want to as well. In total you can mount up to 8 120mm fans or 5 140, so surprisingly takes a lot considering the smaller size. Then going on to the back of the case, this is another panel with dust filtration on there. You can see some more support for fans if you'd like to install some on the back there. Then this panel comes away like so. We've also got an accessory box. Let's have a look what we've got in here. So then in that box we've got this little optional panel for the front. This is one of the cases that can take their LCD display, much like the 330 I believe we looked at before. Slightly different model though, so just make sure you get the right one if you want to add it, but that can then just clip into the front of the case. You've also got some Velcro cable ties in there as well as some replacement of those little clips that the glass panels go into. We've then got all of our mounting options. There's also some zip ties, also a speaker. I love that ThermalTake included a speaker. It's quite a handy thing to have, especially on a cheaper motherboard where you don't have like post readouts and things like that as well. Now this optional bracket is to go in the case if you're using a graphics card that's not crazy long. So just clip that into place like so, then you can run your cables up through. It just tidies things up a little bit, but if you do want to use a longer graphics card, we'll go over those dimensions in a minute. you can take that out and then obviously use a longer one down there. So the last thing in that box is an optional ATX power supply mount. So currently there's an SFX built in, but you can remove that and then use the full-size ATX if you'd like to. Obviously personal preference, you may have a ATX power supply ready you want to use, and you can just swap that over, which is a nice little addition. Lots of things on the back. We've got a mount here for a hard drive or SSD. You can do one 3.5 inch or two 2.5 inch drives on there. In the right side here, we've got all of our front panel stuff. So we've got our Type C, USB 3, HD audio, and also our front panel all in one block, which is nice to see. And then lastly, flipping this over, let's go over our limitations. So in terms of your cooler height, you got a maximum of 210mm to play with there. Graphics card, you could do a maximum length of 360 without the PSU cover, so that's going into more of the basement, or 245 with it. And then in terms of your power supply, ATX up to 200mm. So I'm really impressed with this. First time I've looked at a tower case, and yeah, I like what they're doing with it. I love all the panels you can take off, basically strip the whole thing down to gain access from every angle, which is really cool. Love the nice amount of I/O on the top as well as SFX or ATX power supplies. I won't even try and fit a 360 in this as well. So that was a look at the Tower 250. Unfortunately, I don't have an ITX test system for this kind of size case, so we will just go straight into a build with it. So let me know what kind of spec you like to see. Hopefully we can look at the 600 as well. I think it'd be nice to see the bigger boy and maybe do a little comparison as well, see what people would like, and go over the pros and cons of both. But yeah, this was a look at the Tower 250. I'll leave the links for this in the description box below if you want to pick one up. Let me know what spec you'd like to see me build in this, and any other questions, of course, leave them in the comments box below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you to ThermalTake for sending this out for me to look at. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.